Hello and welcome to class. My name is Candice and I'm your teacher for this lesson. I am 31 years old and I love reading, writing, art and traveling. I come from South Africa and here in South Africa it is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I would like to make sure that you are both able to hear me. So please, can you raise your hand if you can hear me? Please raise your hand to let me know that you're able to hear me. Wonderful. Kun and Sahar. Thank you very much. All right. Kun, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Can you please introduce yourself to the class? Tell us where you're from and what you do.
Hello everyone, my name's Quỳnh. You can call me like Queen, and I'm from Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. Now I'm software engineer.
All right. Thank you, Kun. Sahar, can you please introduce yourself to the class? Nice to meet you too, Sahar. Welcome to class. To everybody that has just joined us, my name is Candice and I am the teacher for this lesson. I come from South Africa. Askar, can you please introduce yourself, Askar? Tell us where you're from and what you do. Askar, are you able to hear me? Raise your hand if you can hear me, Askar. Askar, raise your hand if you can hear me. Alright, I'm not sure if Askar is able to hear me. Let's move on. Stefan, can you please introduce yourself to the class?
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Steven. I come from Taiwan, and I work in I'm an engineer, and I work in a machine tool company.
Alright, Stephen, thank you very much. Rose, welcome to class, Rose. Can you please introduce yourself to the class?
Hello everyone, I'm Rose. I'm from China. I live in Shanghai. Thank you.
Thank you, Rose. Askar, are you there? Yes, Askar. Hello, where are you from? Nice to meet you too, Askar. Askar, you are a little bit soft, so if you can try and speak loudly or move your microphone closer to your mouth. Alright, Askar. And Guyen, welcome to class, Guyen. My name is Candice and I am the teacher for this lesson. Guyen, can you please introduce yourself to the class? Tell us where you're from and what you do.
Yes. Hello, Candice, and hello everybody. My name is Phương. I'm from Vietnam, and now I am a software engineer. Yes, I'm working for Accenture companies. That's the America companies, and that is a famous company. Yes. Thank you.
All right, thank you. What would you like me to call you, Guyen or Fu?
You can call me Wing. I think it's easy for you to call me. Yeah.
Wing. All right.
Wing.
Yes, that's fine. All right, thank you, Wing. Okay, so today we are going to be solving problems. We do have a big class, so please remember to raise your hand when you would like to speak. And it is important that you put your hand down when you are finished speaking. Alright, so I'd like you to tell me, how good are you at solving problems? Yes, Askar, are you good at solving problems? or you say they have a solution.
Yes, solutions, yes. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Askar. And Sahar, are you good at solving problems? All right. Yes, Sahar. I agree with you. Sometimes we need others to help us solve problems. Kun, what about you?
Hello. I think sometimes I'm good at solving problem and sometimes it's not. It depends on the problems. If it related more people, it's harder for me. But if just related only me, I think it's easier.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. Is there anybody else who thinks they are bad at solving problems? Yes, Guyen. Or Wing. Sorry. Yes, Wing.
Yes, it's okay. Yeah, I think I'm good at solving problems. The first thing to to solving a problem, I think you have to find the cause of the problem, and after that you have to find a lot of solution how to fix that problem. Yes. And sometimes you can ask somebody to give you some best advice to fix your problem. I think that is best way to solving problems. Yeah. And I used to when I get a problem, I used to ask my father or my mother to give me some advice, and based on that advice, I will choose a best way to solve my problems. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Wing. And Stephen, what about you? All right. Thank you, Stephen. All right. Rose? Rose, raise your hand if you can hear me now. Rose? All right, Rose, you must check your connections. I think there's something wrong with your connection. Rose, all right. Please check your connections, Rose. Okay, so now I'd like you to tell us about a problem that you're trying to solve and give some possible solutions. It can be something small, it could be something at work or something at home. What problem are you trying to solve? And what solutions do you think you can come up with? Please raise your hand if you can tell me about a problem that you're trying to solve. Well, I'll give you an example. I am trying to solve my money problems, and by budgeting very carefully and working out a very strict budget. All right, Askar, yes. All right, thank you, Askar. Thank you. And Kun, what problem are you trying to solve?
Hello. Last week when my colleague asked me to help her to solve her issue with her computer, I didn't listen carefully, so I confused. But I asked her clearly, and after that I can help her resolve the problem with her computer.
All right, thank you very much. I hope you get it sorted out. Sahar, yes. What problems are you trying to solve? All right, well, Sahar, that is one problem that we are going to solve, but I think you're doing a great job so far. And Stephen, what problem are you trying to solve? All right, thank you, Stephen. Does anybody else have any problems they would like to mention? Okay, so let's think of an alternative solution to one of the problems that your classmates mentioned. Can anybody think of an alternative, which means a different solution? Well, one being, if you're having computer problems or your friend is having computer problems, then it might be best to take the computer to a shop or to a professional to get the computer fixed. That is one alternative solution. Okay. Did you use sentences like these when you were talking about possible solutions? If we don't, we might. Unless we do, we will, and we should otherwise. Okay. So now I would like you to make sentences to offer solutions to the problem of global warming. Alright, so you can see we have three partial sentences, three parts of sentences here. I would like you to complete the sentence offering a solution to global warming. Yes, Sahar. Alright, thank you, Sahar. And Kun?
If we don't reduce gas emission, we might make greenhouse effect. Unless we protect evolution, our children will be sick. We should collect the garbage, otherwise the environment will be polluted.
Wonderful, thank you, Kun. Alright, who else would like to make sentences? I would like everybody to give me at least one sentence. So please raise your hand when you are ready. I want everybody to give me at least one sentence. Solution to global warming. Yes, Wing.
Yes. If we if we don't save energy, we might destroy the earth. I think I
All
just
right, thank you, Wing.
in one sentence.
All right, no, that
Yeah.
was fine. And Stephen. All right, thank you. That was also a good sentence. Who has not had a turn? Oscar, yes. Wonderful, very nice vocab there. Dramatically deteriorate, I like that. All right, and Rose? Rose, can you hear me? Rose, is your
Yes, I
microphone
can hear.
working?
Yeah, yes.
All right, can you give us one sentence about global warming?
If we don't reduce the air pollution, we might make the warming.
All right, Rose. I think you would just say if we don't sort out the air pollution, we are going to make the global warming worse. All right, you would say we are going to make it worse. All right, Rose, thank you. Well done, everybody. You deserve an applause. You're doing an amazing exercise. All right, now you are going to rephrase the sentences using the sentence structures we discussed. Alright, so here are the sentence structures, and we have our sentences here. Alright, so if we don't fire Jim, he will continue to cause problems in the office. Alright, these are the sentence structures we are going to use. Alright, unless we fire Jim, we'll have more problems in the office, and we should fire Jim. Otherwise, he'll continue to cause problems in the office. Okay, so you can see all three sentences are saying the same thing, but because of the change in sentence structure, we are saying it in a different way. Okay, so who would like to try the first one? If we advertise, we'll get new clients. I'd like you to make a sentence with the same meaning, starting with unless. Yes, Kun.
Unless we advertise, we won't get new clients.
Very nice. Thank you, Kun. And the next one starts with we should. Askar, would you like to try this one? Very good. Thank you, Askar. And the next one, unless you want to be poor, you'll need to find a job. Okay, so now I'd like you to start the sentence with if. Who thinks they can do this one? Somebody who hasn't had a turn yet? Alright, thank you, Stephen. Sahar? Sahar, can you start the sentence with you should, please? Yes, that's perfect. Well done, Sahar. Very good try. And our next one, you need to learn new skills, otherwise you won't get a better job. Alright, you need to learn new skills, otherwise you won't get a better job. So I want you to start it with if. Rose, can you start the sentence with if, please?
If you don't want to be poor, you need to find a job.
Alright, Rose, we are doing the last sentence. You need to learn new skills, otherwise you won't get a better job. Alright, I'd like you to now change that, starting with the word if. Rose?
If you don't learn new skills, you will not get a better job.
Yes, thank you, Rose. Well done. And our last one starts with unless. Please raise your hand if you would like to do the last one. Yes, Sahar. Alright, Sahar, you started the sentence with you should. Alright, that would also work. And you could use the same. You could say, unless you learn new skills, you won't get a better job. Alright, well done. I'm so proud of all of you. You are doing such a great job. Alright, so now we're going to move on to our exercise. Your company is in trouble. Most of your new clients are foreigners, but none of your staff speaks English very well. Student A is going to tell student B what you think you should do. And student B is going to give an alternative solution to what student A said. Alright, and you are going to come to an agreement. Alright, so we're going to look at our example. If we improve our English? And you could reply with unless we change our policy, or we should otherwise. Alright, I would like you to use the sentence structures that we have been learning. Okay, I need 2 volunteers, please. Thank you, Askar. I need 1 more volunteer. Thank you, Kun. Alright, Askar, you are student A, and Kun, you are student B. Alright, Askar, you may begin when you are ready. Askar, are you there? Askar? Askar, check that your microphone is on. Alright, Askar, you may begin when you are ready. Yes. Alright, Kun?
Unless we change our policy, we can lose new clients. We should provide English training for our employees. Otherwise, they cannot communicate with our clients.
Very nice. Well done, Askar and Kun. That was very good. Alright. Would anybody else like to do the exercise? Is there anyone else that would like to do the exercise? Please raise your hand. Alright, Wing. I need 1 more volunteer to do the exercise with Wing, please. I would like another volunteer, please. Otherwise, I'm just going to choose at random. Alright. Stephen? You are going to do the exercise with Wing, alright? Wing, you are student A, and Stephen, you are student B. Okay. Wing, you may begin when you're ready. Stephen?
Yes.
Alright, carry on.
Could you, don't get you what you are saying? Could you please repeat that again? Thank you.
Alright. Stephen, can you continue? Wing, can you repeat for Stephen, please?
Yes, hello Steven, can you hear me? If I pay for our staff to study English, I think they will improve your English skill and they can communicate with our clients. And how about you?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
I agree with you. And unless yes, in my opinion, unless we attend the English class, we will have the same problem to communicate with the foreigner. Thank you.
Yes. And now I think we should recruit new employees who can speaking English very well, and otherwise we will lose my client.
Alright, gentlemen, well done. You both deserve an applause, and you got a big smiley face from Sahar. Thank you, Wing, and thank you, Stephen. Alright, today we shared some of the problems we are working on. We used if, unless, and should to talk about solutions, and we gave alternative solutions to problems. At the end here are 2 questions for you to discuss and think about after the teacher has left the class. What do you think we should do about pollution in cities, or the economic crisis, or inflation? And what was the most difficult problem you ever had to solve? What solution did you find? Alright, what I'm going to do is then I'm going to say goodbye, and I am releasing the slides, and I will leave the classroom open for 10 minutes so that you can discuss these points if you would like. Alright, so I want to say thank you to all of you. You did an absolutely amazing job. I'm so proud of all of you. You definitely deserve another applause. You need to practice and work on your pronunciation, but that is something that is only going to get better the more you practice. Okay? Try and speak English outside of your classes. Watch English movies that will help you listen and see how the words are pronounced. Alright, before we say goodbye, does anybody have any questions or comments they would like to make? Please raise your hand. Alright, wonderful. I see nobody has any questions. I hope you all enjoyed the lesson. If you did enjoy the lesson and you thought that I was a good teacher, then please can you fill in the teacher survey at the end of the lesson. After class you will see there is a teacher survey where you get to grade me, and you can say if you thought I was a terrible teacher or if you thought I was an excellent teacher. And you're welcome to leave any comments or any suggestions as well, so I can try and make my classes better for you. Alright, I have released a slide. Thank you, Sahar, that's very sweet. I want to say thank you to Askar, Wing, Kun, Rose, Sahar, and Stephen. You all did a wonderful job. Good luck with the rest of your classes. I hope I get to talk to you all again soon. I am putting down my email address. If anybody would like to email me, you are more than welcome to. I love to hear from my students. If you have any questions or need any help, you can let me know. And if you are interested in private lessons, I'm doing that as well. So then email me and we can arrange that. Alright everybody, good luck with your classes and goodbye.